2023, South Monarch warns against distortion of Jonathan's tenure for selfish interests. Kinsmen of former President Goodluck Jonathan have warned politicians against distorting historical facts on the timeline of Jonathan's presidency in order to score cheap political goal ahead of 2023. The views of Jonathan's kinsmen came from the paramount ruler of Otoke community, Jonathan's country home, King Ariwa Reni Paul, in a statement issued in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, made available to newsmen. The king was reacting to a TV documentary anchored by Don Pedro Obaseki titled PDP 2023, The Arithmetic of Zoning, which stated that Jonathan had governed Nigeria for 6 years as a president. The monarch observed that it was a willful propaganda concerning Jonathan's tenure, which some political hirelings and propagandists have wrongly and treacherously claimed to have lasted 6 years, ostensibly to agree with their predetermined selfish narrative. He described it as lies and misinformation against their son Jonathan, just to gain undue advantage in the forthcoming 2023 elections. According to him, we have read in the news and watched on TV the deliberate misinformation of the public on the political timeline of former presidents, especially concerning the number of years spent by ex-president Goodluck Jonathan in office. The narrative that Jonathan spent 6 instead of 5 years as president is a distortion of historical fact, and it's expedient that we correct this misinformation for the sake of posterity, he stated. The king is taken aback that Obaseki, who is supposed to have a reasonable knowledge of historical events in Nigeria, would willingly opt to distort and misrepresent recent significant occurrence in the political evolution of our dear nation. We believe this was not an error on the side of Obaseki, but a deliberate maligning of Nigeria's political history in pursuit of the political desire of his paymasters. It is on record that Jonathan took his oath of office and was sworn in as president on May 6, 2010, following the death of his boss, President Yar'Adua. He later contested in 2011 polls and was subsequently sworn into office on May 29, 2011, and he handed over to his successor on May 29, 2015. So how does May 2010 to May 2015 amount to 6 years? Assuming but not conceding that one wants to add the 3 months Jonathan served as acting president from when the doctrine of necessity was passed by the National Assembly specifically on February 9, 2010, it will amount to 5 years and 4 months and definitely not 6 years. Individuals and groups are free to promote any candidate of their choice, but Nigerians should not be misinformed for their personal reasons. Goodluck Jonathan, the All Progressive Congress, they've been using all form. They've been trying the Goodluck Jonathan's card because they know that he's got 4 years. Everybody knows he's got 4 years. But recently, a report came out that Goodluck Jonathan spent 6 years. It was actually a TV documentary anchored by Don Pedro Obaseki titled PDP 2023, The Arithmetic of Zoning. Goodluck Jonathan's kinsmen, they are reacting to this and they are not happy about that because to them they feel that some politicians are just trying to and distort Jonathan's tenure for selfish interests. So they are warning South Monarch, warn against distortion of Jonathan's tenure for selfish interests. So this monarch, what he's saying right now, that all of those who are adding up or putting all of this together is just for their selfish interests. He really did the analysis of how Jonathan came into power, how he took over, how he was acting president for a while before another election took place and he won, and how he served that 4 years. It was 4 years he served. Before then, we know he was just vice president. He served the 4 years, and the All Progressive Congress won the election again in 2015. he handed over peacefully with no argument. That was one thing he was criticized for, that he shouldn't have done that. But anyway, we know Jonathan is a man of peace. What Jonathan's monarchs are saying, that they should allow Jonathan to rest. They should not use lies and misinformations against their son just to gain undue advantage. Jonathan is well respected all over, not just from his country home. We know even recently when APC were trying to play this 2023 card, the Jonathan card in 2023, Nigerians started reacting in different ways. Even before then, Nigerians started tendering apologies to Jonathan, and the ones that were trying to convince him to come forward, to put himself forward to contest. But we know he said it times to that number that he's not interested. But we don't know whether he will give us a shocker, just the way Yemi Osinbajo just gave us a shocker after saying he wasn't going to contest. We don't know if that's going to be happening. Anyways, Jonathan is someone who is well respected in the country. After his tenure, during his tenure, I would say Nigerians had different opinion. They felt that he was not good enough. But coming to deal with President Muhammadu Buhari, they started tendering apologies from well-meaning Nigerians, politicians, citizens. Started tendering apologies that we didn't know that we had luxury under you compared to what we're dealing with right now. Well, the North, they are still not done with this game that they are playing. And even the All Progressive Congress still fighting to see that Jonathan comes into power, and they know that he's going to do only 4 years. But the Kingsmen specifically, they are not happy about the fact that it's being said that Jonathan did 6 years. If Jonathan has already done 6 years, I don't think APC and even the North will be fighting for 4 years again. So the tenure in Nigeria to serve is 8 years. 4 plus 4 is 8. So if it's 6 plus 4, that will be giving 10. I don't know how they came up with the arithmetic. Anyway, I bet they must have gotten the warning. They must have gotten this straight. The Monarchs are not joking with it. They don't play with their son. They're not playing with Jonathan. And likewise, they don't want anyone to score cheap political goals ahead of 2023 using all of this to distort historical facts on the timeline of Jonathan's presidency. They've set the record straight. They analyzed it. They gave the full details of when he took over as vice president, acting president, and then president. 2023 is going to be intense indeed. Politicians will always be politicians. Self-interest informing a lot of their decisions and their actions. Anyway, guys, a word is enough for the wise. The Monarchs, they've stated it. Please leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye-bye.